hurt all of you. I hurt Selena, I hurt Andrea. How can I look her in the face?
That's why we call it a learning experience.
I should have known better. I did know better.
And now you do.
So
Beyond a shadow of doubt.
keep those fucking things away from me.
That was always the plan, dear.
Thank you, Father.
He doesn't seem particularly interested in them. And I respect him for it. But if there's any set of hands that they ought to go in, apart from our, probably be not.
Doesn't even want them.
I know. Still, I'd like to think he's smart enough to recognize that he is the best lockbox.
Who is?
Noxus.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Even if he has no interest in them or intention of using them for literally anything, it would bring me comfort knowing that they're in pocket, not someone else's.
Are you alright, Alistar? I'm sorry.
If I ever see him again, he's dead. Do you
My
understand
equipment
me?
is worn down.
I've tolerated Seraphion's presence for long enough.
I honestly don't know why he's still here. Still associating with these people. Still doing these things. We gave him an out. He's on the wrong side of the door. It's back on. We made agreements for a reason. If some people can't stick to them,
I have no strong feelings one way or the other.
people are going to have to start keeping their promises going forward.
If he gets involved, in our business again, there will be no mercy. Until such a time, I need to train. I'm not feeling quite as sharp as I should be. I was trembling during that entire battle. To
Alistar,
calm my nerves.
another time, I will help you if I can, but I think right now I want to leave Varder and as soon as possible. I will speak with the Lady Ravenheart and the Lady Selena about it.
I don't blame you, but don't stay away too long.
I won't. We were going to have a home in Francia together. A nice one all to ourselves where we would be safe. Now I don't even know if they'll still want me.
They will.
I should ask.
It'll be a very silly question. They'll probably look at you weirder for saying that. than for anything that actually happened here tonight. You should talk to Guildmaster Blackwall. He's capable of organizing passage out of the country. That was how Father Oculus and Mother Superior got back to Francia.
Yes. I don't think it will be necessary, actually. Selena tells me that her residence is on the western edge. It's not too far of a ride. No more than a day. But
That
Very well, then.
Possibly have to visit all the time.
of course, I would never stay away long, but I need to get away from this place. I need to get away from those shards. I can't let anything like that happen again.
Dear, they are mere fragments of the man who made them. And you've chastised him on your own many times. I will not pretend to understand the sensations that you have been exposed to tonight. And I do not doubt they are terrifying. But I do not want to see you panic.
I couldn't control myself. I thought it would be for the best. I thought.
I'll have a seat.
We should probably move inside or to the garden where Miss President is.
Just move inside. You're welcome to come too.
Sorry, what was that? I could have zoned there for a moment.
You're welcome to come inside. Get out of the sun if you wish.
Yes, please.
I need to speak with the both of them. I need to arrange a date, a cycle on which we can depart. I love you, Mother and Father, but I can't stay here. I don't even know if they'll want me anymore.
Of course they will, Eilyssa. This was not your
Holy
fault.
moly.
They will not reject you. Of that I can be sure. Because if they love you nearly half as much as we do, they will accept you.
Yes.
I trust them, but I hurt them. I hurt all of you.
Wounds will heal.
Yes.
And that they came for you in a time of need.
Step
not
up
going
into
to-
the
they're-
innocent.
They're not
I'm
going to
mostly
abandon you
right.
now.
Hey, Goldie.
Yes.
Hello.
I wanted blood. I wanted.
It is my honor.
It's okay. It really is.
Andrea. I'm so sorry. Are you alright, madam? Did something happen to you? Other than me, of course. I'm afraid, Andrea. I can't ever
Cast
let
your
something like that
gaze.
happen again. I can't. I worry. Do you still even want me to come with you to Francia? If I am capable of doing that, I don't want to hurt you again. I don't want to hurt Selena. I felt such an anger, a hatred, a ravenous hunger. An anger dating back centuries. I may not have been myself, but it was my limbs that moved, my muscles that now ache, my wounds that bleed, my eyes through which I saw you twisted, broken. The whispers became screams impossible to deny, impossible to think. Impossible to do anything but what he said. Kill them all. I'm here. And you saved me. I don't know how I would have been freed otherwise. I don't know. I don't know what I would have done. Maybe I would have just wandered like that forever. Trapped. tried to avoid it. All I did was end up back in a cage.
Excuse me, please.
Of course.
Thank you, Adam. Thank you. I... Thank you. Thank you, Andrea. Thank you, Scaldi. Alexander. I know he's not here, but...
He may have been pulled away right now, but we were both extremely worried about you when we heard what happened.
I hurt everyone who came near me. I didn't care. I couldn't care, Scaldi. They were all just blood. Everyone was just blood.
And that's not you, though. It may have happened to you, but you are not what have happened to you. You take that, and you learn from it, and you learn what not to do to allow that to happen again.
I will never...
And you know.
Yes.
You now know
Mhm.
that whenever anything like this happens, you have reliable individuals that will bring you back.
Yes. I never want to be near another shard again. I never want to be near one of those stupid fragments. There is no good that can come from that essence. Not now. Not for me. Never. Never. Let's go. I want to leave, Andrea. I want to leave as soon as possible. I want to get away. Can we do that? Selena says. Okay. Okay. Selena says that she'll still allow me. Even after what I did. It's far more than I deserve. I love you, madam. Thank you. relying on me, Scaldi. Thank you. Andrea, you say less than a septurn. Do you know what cycle? When will we be able to leave? I see. I will go with you, madam. If you but say the word. I'll get my things ready. Everything I need. It won't be much. I won't take anything from Crimson Peak. It's my home as much as Francia soon will be. I know my mother and father intend to stay here. I know they won't be leaving. Thank you, madam. Thank you.
Yes. Even
I'm glad that you'll be getting away from all of this.
Me too. It is. Increasingly more so. The cycle has proven it if the others weren't enough. Scaldi, is it true what they did to your estate?
It was completely in ruin.
I'm
Every
sorry.
shrine of any semblance of holy or unholy was leveled. And they even killed Mudtooth's rats.
I'm so sorry. I should have never called them upon you.
I think it would have happened anyway. But I appreciate you saying that.
I never wanted any harm to come to any of you. I made the choices I did because I thought it was for the best, but I only ended up hurting you, and I'm sorry. I had hoped if anything were to happen that you would come here, that you would be safe. I know that now, madam, but perhaps I believed naively that I could sway things. It didn't matter in the end. It wasn't about that, madam, and it wasn't for me. It was never for me. Maybe that's why I could never bring myself to actually strike at any of you. 'Cause it wasn't me. I had no stake in it. Not really. You were just kindred. Having a party and I ruined it.
We would have gladly had you join the party.
I should have done that instead.
I have learned for a while now, but I had forgotten it, that if you want to get someone's perspective enough to be able to either change their mind or change yours, you have to be able to walk alongside them.
Yes. I understand. Who have changed my mind have always been those closest to me.
I'm glad that you're safe.
You. I feel that you bear the sigil magics. I don't even know your face. I don't even know your name. You've seen me at my lowest, on the worst cycle I've ever been in Vardar. So I suppose this is the time for introductions. I am Eilyssa, steward of Crimson Peak. Who are you?
I'm sorry, did I miss something?
Yes.
Yes.
I was saying, you, I don't even know your name. You've seen me on the worst cycle of all my time in Vardaran. I know you bear the sigil magics, but I don't even know your face nor your name. Now is hardly the time for introductions, but I am Eilyssa, steward of Crimson Peak, and I serve my mother Tristan and my mother Soleil and my father Tristan. I can't even think straight anymore.
It is quite alright. You've had a rough time, I can tell. I am Mysterica, traveling alchemist. Your mother has offered me a place to stay for now since I'm freshly returned to these lands, I should state.
I see. She is a kind kindred, and she won't ask for anything in return, I can assure you that much. So long as you remain here, and so long as you do not do anything untoward, I'm sure that you will have a place of respite within our walls. And your name, can you say it again?
Mysterica. Most can't pronounce it though and call me Tyr for short.
Mysterica. I see.
Good to meet you, Miss Tirika. My name is Escaldi. I am the local Skald and Hope. Pleasure to be meeting you.
A pleasure.
Yes.
You look very familiar to me, like someone's daughter or something.
The former blacksmith Meliota was my sire.
Ah. I see.
I heard what happened to her, and I am sad.
I know the name, but I am unfamiliar with Meliota personally.
Small surprise. I hear she often kept to herself. She didn't like being around others.
I see.
She holds great respect from me. Her craft was beautiful.
I see. I believe she was of the Harbingers once, but beyond that I don't know.
That she was. She taught me of them, but while I believe in the goddess, I don't quite ascribe to their beliefs. I have my own.
Well, the goddess exists, whether you believe in her or not.
Absolutely.
And her will be done, whether you wish it or not. This is the way of things.
Of course.
You know, I think some people hear that and think it sounds very forceful and ominous, but it really is the truth. If ever so much as plucked a flower because you thought it looked pretty and you wanted to enjoy its smell, you have acted as a doorway for death. We don't proselytize. There is no need. You all performed the work already.
Of
Yes.
course.
My father says it far better than I could.
And his words make sense. It's much the same way in the goddess I believe.
Oh, you have
Though
your
in a
own
way on the...
goddess.
Indeed. Though in perhaps a different way of my own, because I follow a goddess of love.
Me. That's me.
Oh,
And seeing that spread, it brings me great joy to see love spreading about.
We still have dynamite in our home.
Yeah, why do we still have explosives in the house?
I was around with sex.
Why aren't there
Because they're
more?
useful.
I mean, you never know when you need a good old explosive.
I look behind me and I see these explosives, but I don't see any more in the storage.
I hate to ask, but I do not know you.
Oh, sorry.
I take it that was directed at me.
That would be directed to you.
Mysterica Morana, a traveling alchemist,
Soleil, what are you doing?
child of the late Meliota Morana.
Oh, that's... You're also an alchemist.
You're the child that Meliota spoke of.
She spoke of me then. I know she didn't tell many about me, so...
I knew Meliota well. I served under the spy master of Dracula, Eilyssa. She was his blacksmith. They were close. She passed getting revenge from the man who destroyed her forge and harmed her soul. Though he did it in a blind rage.
I heard she had completed what she set out to do, and that brings me a small measure of joy.
I honor her memory and the craft that she left behind.
Did you...
It was...
Go ahead, Scaldy.
I'm just saying it was beautiful.
So she passed her art on to another then. That is good.
Not myself, but one of my clan, yes.
As you wish.
I see.
I am glad it lives on.
Another smith who can truly respect it.
He was able to teach me the basics of blacksmithing, but my arts lied elsewhere. Always was a little too clever for my own good.
Would you say that you're an advanced alchemist?
I'd like to think I am, but I am also aware that there is much I have to learn. Especially if I am to complete my magnum opus.
Oh, maybe we should speak sometime soon. I am not a super greatly good alchemist, but I have a few tricks up my sleeve. Maybe we can learn from each other.
That is one of the reasons I came to this land, to see if it had anything I could learn.
There is much to learn here, though not all of it is good.
Absolutely.
I would like to ask everyone to step back and witness the death of Tristan Eberhard.
Can we maybe not?
Do you have any fun? Did you have any final words, Tristan Eberhard?
Any final words, darling?
You kiss good.
Did it taste good, honey?
Not as good as that.
Ah, love in its purest form.
Ooh!
There we go.
Alistar, I believe you have a secret admirer.
They already kissed.
Oh!
Well, I guess it's not so secret anymore.
We sleep in bed together, all three of us. I don't know why he's all shy. He's seen Tristan, Nate.
Why'd you do this to me?
I don't... Mother, I really don't need to know. Andrea...
In front of people I respect as well.
If you're not open with yourself and your love, then you're not really in love.
Don't be shy! Come on, it's cute!
Well spoken.
Scaldy.
Soleil,
It's so cute! Come on now!
Did you please put the load-bearing pillars back before the group falls in?
Oh!
Do you wish me to accompany you?
You have to.